Chapter 31.
Author's note. I said, shut the fuck up, you quiefs.
111.
Yeah, quiefs. That's what it says. 111. Stop calling Ebony a Marisa. Okay, you do not even know what's going to happen.
Okay, Tommy Wiseau.
So
Did not.
So fuck you, 1111. Thanks to my Raven 4D help, 1111. Way too many X's, 666. Way too many more X's.
I always knew you were on Voldemort's side, you son of a bitka. Buffy rocks 111. Sirius said to Snape. No, I'm not. I was teaching them something. Snape clam.
Snap.
Snap clam. The clam snapped. Oh fucking yeah! I took some black Voldemort serum out of my pocket and gave it to Cerberus. He made Snap Durinkit? He did Arngrilly. The Luscious took out a tape recorder and started playing it while he did curses on Snap. Then Professor... Sorry, that's spelled wrong and it's throwing me off. Professor Sinister and Lucian made us get out with them while Snape told his secret.
All right, B-list Marvel villains, Mr. Sinister's here.
Yeah. Lucian took Vampire and Draco to the... Oh, sorry, Vampire. My mind wants to do you remember when you would put a scratch CD in a computer and it would try to, fix the skipping part? That's my brain right now, trying to fix this bullshit. It's like, ignore
it's not working
this.
Very well.
Well, anyway.
We're making sure that doesn't work very well.
Lucian took Vampire and Draco to the nurse after thanking me a million times. Professor Trevorley took me to a dark room. Now I was going to get back in the... to Sedow's Volksermort. Moving posters of MCR and Nirvana were all over. Hermione, Darkness, and Willow came too. Bloody Mary gave me a black bag from Tom Ridd's store. What's in the bag? I asked Professor Trevorley.
What's in the box?
What's in the fucking box? You will see, she said. I opened the bag. In it was a sexy, tight, low-smut, black leather gothic dress.
I hate low-smut dresses.
It had a red corset stuff, and there was a slit-up leg. I put it on. My friends helped me put on a black fishnets and black pointy boots Willow had chosen. Willow and Darkness helped me put on black eyeliner and blood-red lipstick. No. You look fucking kawaii, bitch. Blood red. You look fucking quiet, bitch, Bloody Mary said.
Blood red lipstick. You got some shtick on your lip.
Fangs, I said. Okay, now you're going to go back in Tim. What?
Gonna go back in Tim.
God, does Tim know about what's going to happen to him?
Tim better be prepared.
Yeah.
That's pure Michigan, bro.
Tim, back in Tim the Toolman Taylor.
Oh?
This is pure Michigan.
Oh, this is pure bullshit. Said Professor Sinister. You will have to do it in a few sessions. He gave me a black gun. I put it in a strap on my fishnets like Resident Evil.
No.
Wait, sorry. Red is Net Evil. Then she gave me a black time tuner. After an hour, I used a time turner to go back here. Professor Trevorley said. Then she and Bloody Mary put a pensive in front of me. Everyone went in front of... What?
Okay.
Is a pensive a special thing?
I guess.
It's a pensive.
Oh.
It's
Good Luke.
it's a little pool that shows memories.
Good Luke one everyone shoot it. Darkness and Willow gave me Death's touch sin. Then I jumped sexily into the pensive. Suddenly, I was in front of Tescu. In front of me was one of the sexiest goth guys I had ever seen. He was wearing long black hair, kind of like Mikey Way, only black. He had green eyes like Billy Joe Armstrong, and pale white skin. He was wearing a black ripped-up suit with Vans. It was Tom Bombody 11111.
Yeah, that guy.
Anyway, Dan.
Chapter 32.
Author's note.
Jesus Christ.
That was one chapter and I'm hurting.
Yeah.
I said stop flaming. I know his name isn't Tom Badil. That was a mistake. 1111. If you do not lick the story, then you can go screw yourself. 111111. You sick. 111111.
Okay.
Lots of X's. 666. Lots of X's.
Fuck that. I'm not reading that anymore.
I'll read that.
Hi, I said flirtily. I'm Anobi Wade, a new student. I shock my pale hands with their black knoll Polish with him. The name's Tom, he said. But you can call me Satan. That's my middle name. No, that's my middle name.
That's a great segue. Hi, I'm Tom, but you call me Satan.
We shock hands. Well, come on. We have to go upstairs, Satan said. I followed him. Hey, Satan, do you happen to be a fan of Grende? Since MCR and don't exist yet, Dan. I asked. Oh my fucking god, how did you know? Satan gasped. Actually, I like GC too. I like GC a lot too. Get it? Because GC did that song, I Just Want to Live, that sounded really 80s. OMG, me too, I replied happily. Guess
Holy
what? They
shit,
have a concert.
that ends with every word spelled right. Sorry.
Guess what? They have a concert in Hogsmeade, Satan whispered. Hogsmeade, I asked. Yeah, that's what they used to call it in these times before it became Hogsmeade in 2000. He told me all secretively. And there's a really cool shop called Hot Topic, I finished happily again. He frowned confusedly. New, it's called Hot Issue. He smiled skirtively. SKRTVLI again.
I'd like
then
to
in
buy
19
Pat.
Then in 1998 they changed it to Hot Topic, he moaned. Oh, now everything was making sense to me. So is Dumbledore your principal? I shouted, uh-huh. He looked at his black nails. I'm in Slytherin. OMFG Shmee too, I shrieked. Sorry, I shrieked. No, so I shrieked. You got...
Shriked.
You shriked? You got this skull? You go to this skull, get it because I'm gothic, he asked.
I got my own skull,
yeah,
thanks.
That's why I'm here. I'm new. I smelled happy.
God damn it.
I smelled happily. Suddenly, Dumbledore flew on his broomstick and started shredding at us angrily. No talking in the halls, he said.
Motherfucker.
He had short blonde hair and was wearing a polo shirt from American Ogle Outfitters. Stupid goths!
How do you shred
Satan
on
rolled
a
his eyes.
broomstick?
His so mean to us goths and punks just because we're in Slytherin and we're not preps. I turned around angrily. Actually, I think maybe it's because you're the Bark Lord? What? WTF, he asked angrily. Oh, nothing, I said sweetly. And then sudden Lynn. Sorry, Sud and Lynn. The floor opened. OMFG! No, I scrammed. No, I schemed. As I fell down, everyone looked at me weirdly. Hey, where are you going? Satan asked as I fell.
I know where it's
I got out.
Hell.
I got out of the hole. It was in back, in the pensive, in Professor Trevorley's classroom. Dumbledum was there. Dumbledore, I think I just met you, I said. Oh yeah, I remember that. Sorry, I remember that. Dumbledore said, trying to be all gothic.
Dumbledore.
Is Dumbledore the guy with the big white beard?
I think so.
Yeah.
Sinister came in. Hey, this is my classroom. Wait, what the fuck, Enobi? What the hell are you doing? I looked at her. Oh, yeah! I forgot about that. WTH Hal. I screamed, forgetting she was a teacher for a second. But she's got a goth, so it's okay. Ugh. Professor Sinister looked sad. I was drinking Voldemort serum. She started to cry black tears of depression. Dumbledum didn't know about them. Hey, are you crying tears of blood? He asked curiously, touching a tear. Fuck off, we both said, and Dumbledum took his hand away. Professor Sinister started crying again in her chair, sobbing limpid tears. OMFG, Ebony, without the capital E. I think I'm addicted to Voldemort serum.
This is an author's note, so. See you fucking prebs. Go fuck Ursex's dad's Saris Issa's 20 go to hell 111,112.
I used to think Satan was cool until that chapter. I think I'm gonna have to reevaluate my life.
I didn't know Satan's name was Tim or Tom or whatever the fuck it was.
It's actually 1,111,000.
I'm not counting them.
12.
Ugh.
Is right.
Chapter 33.
Will somebody else read this chapter?
I'll read it.
Okay.
I said.
I said, shut up. It's nut fall. Okay, if you don't, spelled it right that time.
Yeah.
Lick the story, then you're a prep effect, you flammers. 1,111. P.S. I'm nut updating up till you give me fiv God reviews and diz Tim I men it 111,111. You suck 1,111. Fangs Raven for di help ill promise to help with your story lols 1.
Oh, wait a minute. There's another one. I must read it.
I know.
Lots of X's, 666. Lots of X's.
You want to read this, Kendo? You can.
Okay. Oh my fucking god, one.
Nope, you gotta read it like they say it.
It's Fuking.
Oh,
Fucking
oh my
god.
Oh my fucking god, one. I shooted sadly. Should we get you to Saint Manga's, bitch?
What? I don't know what any of this means.
Hell no, she said. Listen, Egogi, I need her help. Next Tim, you go back in Tim. Do you think you could ask Tom and Dorson for some help?
Yeah, listen, Egogi.
Sure, I said sadly. I went outside the door. Draco was there, 1111. He was wearing a big black GC to shit. Which was his pajamas. Or
Nope.
Panamas.
Panamas.
I want to say that one more time. 'Cause
Panamas.
it was so enjoyable. Draco was there, 111. He was wearing a big black GC t-shirt, which was his Panamas.
That should be the fucking soundbite for this video.
Hey, sexy, I said.
Bananas.
How'd it go, Enobi? He asked in his voice so sexy and low, kind of like Gerard Way when he's talking. Fine, I responded. Scared to go back into the dorm. How far did you go with Satan? Draco asked jealously. She spelled that right. Not too far, lol. I borked.
What?
Borky bork.
How is that a
Will
response?
you-
I borked.
Will you have to do it with him? Draco asked angstily. I hopped not too far, 111. I shouted angrily. Then I felt bad for shooting at him. I said, sorry, we Frenched. What happened to Snipe, I growled. You will see.
Wesley?
Yeah. You will see, Draco giggled mistressly. He opened the door, snapped lumpkin words. There, 111. Seriously was pokering them by staging them with a black niff.
I thought you said Snap and Blumpkin at first. I was like, whoa.
This took a dark turn. No, pulls 1111. Lumpkin bagged as Sirius started to suck his blood. I laughed statistically. I took some photons of him and Snap Bing torqued. Okay.
Torqued and borked, the story of my Immortal.
Okay, I
An
know.
author's note.
Yeah, author's note, Dan.
Oh. Okay, I know this is men, but think about it. People, they are pedos and snap trid to wrap them. And Niwe said, Rock, has anyone seen Shrek Attack 3 lols?
We took some of Snipe's blood. Then Draco and I went back to our rooms. We sat on my gothic black coffin. My clothes were kind of dirty, so I put on a black leather outfit thingy, kind of like one Su Lin has in Underworld.
If you haven't heard of it, then fuck you, 111.
I put on some black platform high heels. Draco put on Desolation Livers by MCR. Then we started to take off each other's clothes. I talk off his shit. He had a six-pack. Lols. We started to mac out lick and grudge. He pot his wetness in my you-know-what sexily. I gut an orgy. Oh, Draco! 11111. Oh, me fucking good, Draco. 1111. I screamed passively as he got an eruction. I love.
Huh? Huh?
Apparently he.
What the fuck did I just hear?
Apparently he put it in there before he got an eruction.
He got an erection.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Screamed passively.
Why is everyone screaming passively?
I love you to Abori. He whispered sexually, and then we fell ass pleep. Lol.
Ass bleep. Ass bleep lol. I don't know what's better, shit my Panamas or ass bleep lol.
Took
I
off
need
his
another beer.
shit, he had a six-pack.
Chapter 34.
Author's note.
Why are we doing this?
Shut the fuck up, Prebz 1111. Have you, Evan, read this story? 11. You are proly Al, just Prebz and Pustrus. So thank you, 111. Thanks to Raven for the help. 1.
Lots of X's. 666. A couple more X's.
You want me to keep going?
Yeah, just a second, Dan. You need to enroll in community college, and on your English exam, you need to just submit this as your fucking final and see what you teach
It's better. Go through like graduate courses all the way up to the point where he's about to get a PhD, and he has to put in his dissertation and submit this.
Oh my god! You'll get a PhD anyway.
Yeah, as long as you defend it, you'll be fine.
I don't think there is defending this.
I don't know. The eructations are really getting people off tonight.
Oh God.
Jeff, I can read this one if you want.
Yeah, I'll pick up at chapter 35. I just need a moment.
I woke up in the coffin day next day. Draco was gone. I got up and put on a black tight sex dress that was all ripped at the end. There was red corset stuff going up the front and back, and it came up to my knees. There was a slit in the dress, lick in Mr. and Mr. and Mr. Simth.
That's my favorite gay movie.
Mr. Smith.
Mr. and Mr. Smith.
I put on ripped black fishnets and black Stilton boo-oots.
Boo-oots.
Suddenly, Sorius cocked on the door.
What?
I opened it. Hi, Ebony, he said. Guess what? You have to come to Professor Sinistor's office. Okay, I said in a depressed voice. I had wanted to fuck Draco or maybe listen to MCR or Evanescence.
Wake me up inside.
I came anyway. So what the fuck happened to Snipe and Lupin? I asked Sorius flirtily. I fucking tortured them, he answered in a statistic way.
Statistic way?
They are in Abkhazian now, lol. I laughed evilly. Where are Draco and Vampira? I muttered. They are excused from school today. Sodomized. Sodomized moaned sexily.
Who's sodomized? Who got fucked in the ass?
That's a great
I walk
name.
away for 1 second.
Right now, they are watching the Nightmare Before Xmas. We went into the office. Professor Sinister was there. She was wearing a gothic black dress that was ripped all over it, kind of like the one Amy Lee wears in this pic. There's a pic, apparently.
It just says HTTP / she was drinking some Volkswagen syrup. What? I don't know why that's so funny to me. Here's this picture. Picture not found. Picture not even fucking linked.
She took out the pensive and the time torner. Inobi, you will have to do a noser session now. Also, I need you to get me the cure for being addicted.
A dickhead?
She said sadly. Good luck, Fangs. And then I jumped into the Prinsive again. Suddenly I looked around. I was in the cheese grate hall eating Count Chorula.
It's almost that time of year again for Count Chorula to be back on the shelves.
It was
Can't wait
morning.
to buy some Count.
It was morning. I was sitting next to Satan. On a table was a tall Gothic man with long black hair, pale skin, and blue eyes, wearing a suit and black Kronvrace shoes.
Wait. This sentence is gonna throw me off. Just start reading it.
He looks just like Charlene Manson.
I thought, who the fuck is Charlene Manson?
Charlene Manson, man.
He was drinking a portent? What?
I noticed he was
What?
drinking important.
What? Oh my god.
Who's he,
This
11?
person is secretly brilliant.
Who's he, 11? I asked. Oh, that's Professor Slutborn. Satan said, he's the portents teacher. Ebony. Yeah, I asked. Did you know that Marilyn Mason is playing in Hogsmeade tonight?
I love Marilyn Mason.
He's my favorite.
And they are showing The Exercise at the movies before that.
I love The Exercise.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get in better shape.
Well, want to go to the contort and the movie with me? End of chapter.
Chapter 35. Ghost of You.
I think we learned a lot from Professor Sodomized.
Yeah, important. I'm gonna drink a very important person.
Offers note. Fangs to Susie Forda, idea 1. You rock. Fuck of Prebz ones. Fangs to Raven for D. Help you rock Goral 1. P.S. I'm going to end the Stroy Lee son, so fuck you 111. Oh yeah, and if you know Enai go fick nams, please tell me, cause I need one for series 1 fangs.
Lots of X's. 666. Some more X's. You want me to read this one, Jeff?
Sure, go for it.
Jeff takes a break on this episode.
Yeah. Chapter 3. Jeff takes a
I
break.
went into the conman room thinking of Satan. Suddenly, I gasped. Draco was there. 111. I grasped. He locked as hot as if a wearing block leather pants. A black Lunkin prank a block eyeliner.
I love Wonkin Prack. I love
Wonkin'
their what's
Prack.
called in the blend.
This killed Chester.
Draco, what the fuck you do? Dong. One. I gasped. Huh? He asked.
Oh.
Then I remembered I wasn't Draco. It was Lucan. 1. He still had 2 arms. Oh, hi, Lucan. 1.
Hi, Johnny. I didn't know it was you.
I'm Ebony, the new student, and we shook hands. Yeah, Satan told me about you. Lucian with an S said he pinned to
What?
a group of sexy gothic guys. They were sitting in the corner cutting.
That's the first reference today.
It was serious. Vampire's dad and Snap. All of them were wearing black eyeliner and black good shrolet band
Shraluti.
Shraluti.
Charlie.
Listen, I'm in a goth band with those guys, he said. We're playing tonight at the Marilyn Mason show as backup.
Thank God they're consistent.
Orally, I eat.
I asked. What?
Yeah, he said. We're called X Black X Tier X. I play the gooder.
Tech gooder.
He plays
Gooder?
He's a good gutter.
Spartacus plays the drums.
Where the fuck did Spartacus come from?
This is Sparta. He said, taunting to him. Snap plays the boss, and Jammiz plays the guitar. To even foe, we call him Samaro, after Samara in the ring. Hey, bastards! I told them they gave me Des Tush Sin. Suddenly, I gasped again. But don't you have a lead singer? I asked with a exclamation point. Lucian looked Dawn sadly. We uzzed to, but she did. She contempted suicide by sitting her wrist.
Silting her wrists.
I like that she contempted suicide. You're
Contempted suicide by silting her wrists.
Oh my fucking god, 1-1. That's so fucking sad, I gasped.
Fooked up.
It's okay, but we need a new lead snigger.
Nigger.
Samaro said. Wheel, I said I'm in a banad myself.
But are you a good lead snigger?
That should be our band name. Fuck Les Biatch and the Del Ritos. It's just Lead Snegger.
Really? Riley S. Snap. I couldn't believe it. He used to be Goth 111. Yeah, we're called Bloody Gothic Rose 666. Do you want to HR me sing? I feel retarded to read this right now. Yeah, said everyone. So the guys took out their guitars. They began to play a song B.
No. They began to pay a song by.
They began to pay a song by.
Get it? Because bi guys are so 11.
Gurnday.
Gurnday.
Fucking love Gurnday.
I woke this empty. No, wait. Sorry. I walk.
Shitty walk.
Empty street on the boulevard. Boulevard of broken drums. I sang sexily.
I did not own.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I did not own the lyrics. It's not true. I did not.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Everyone gasped. And note by.
What?
Will you join the band?
Ooh.
One begged Lucian, Samaro, Sirius, and Snape. Okay, I shrugged. Are we going to play tonight? Yeah, they said.
So, real quick, I have a question. Who's all in this band? Like, Sirius and Snape?
Sirius, Lucian, Samaro, Snape, and now, Nope Pie.
But isn't
Nope
Snape the old... Isn't Snape Alan Rickman's character, the old dude?
No, that's Snape. We're talking about
she went
Snap.
back-
This is Snap.
She's in the Pensy, and this is a memory from the past.
Oh, this is 1998.
Yeah.
Because it's exactly how everyone acted in 1998.
Yeah,
They didn't
now
have
you got it.
consonants and vowels in the same sentence. Okay.
And whatever. Okay, I said, but I knew that I had to get a new outfit. I walked outside wondering how I could go forward in time. Suddenly someone jumped in front of me. It was Morty McFly! Morty McFly!
What?
Morty
McPhil!
MCFLI McFlea. One.
Damn it, Morty.
He was wearing a black banad t-shirt and black boogie jeans. What the hell are you doing here? 1-1, I asked.
I love you saying that. You sounded so redneck. What the hell?
What the hell are you doing here? 1-1, I asked. I will help you go forward.
For what?
And him, Obi, he said seriously then. He took out a black Tim machine.
So,
It's
actually spelled right.
I went into it and suddenly I was forward in Tim.
So there's no fucking DeLorean, he just pulls out a black Tim machine and they go to the future?
Hello, McFlea. Hello.
Morty McFlea! He's like the Jewish cousin. Oh, Morty! Mordecai! I'm just so saddened that there's an attempt to include one of my favorite movie characters in this piece of shit.
No, there isn't. I've never heard of Morty McFlea.
Yeah.
With his black Tim
Maybe
machine
that's
that
Flea from Red Hot Chili Peppers, and his first name's just Morty.
Hey, you know what? Maybe we'll see.
He was in Back to the Futures Part 2 and 3.
He is.
Maybe we'll see Doc Green.
Fuck you!
No, we'll see Cod Green.
He'll be Doc Brun.
There's only one way to find out. Chapter 36, Author's Note. I said, stop flaming, okay? Finally, words spelled right. Fuckload of ones. I bet you Al probably old Sreventy. There went all that shit. You're old.
What number is Sreventy?
111. P.S. Porter says you're a prep 1. Oh yeah, and thanks to Raven for the help 111. Have fun in England, girl. Ones.
London, England.
Lots of X's. 666. Lots more X's.
I looked around in a depressed way. Suddenly I saw Professor Sinister, Beludi Mary, Socrates. What?
Where the fuck did he come from?
Whoa. They went back to like the fucking 1200s.
Is Bill and Ted in this story?
Bill and Ted!
They went forward in time and met Socrates.
Be excellent to each other, but spell it right. Socrates and Draco, Vampire and Willow were there too. The wrong form of there. OMFG, Sorius, I saw you and Samaro and Snip and everyone. 11111. I can't believe Snap us to be Gothic. A couple more ones. Yeah, I know, Sirius said sadly. Yeah, oh, sorry. Oh, hey there, bitch. Professor Trevorley said in an emo voice after drinking some Volksermort Sarome.
God damn it,
Hi,
Volksermort.
Fuker, I said. Listen, Satan asked me to go out to a Gothic cornet. What? These aren't even the right words. Make any sense? A Gothic cornet and I in a movie, so I need a sexa new out. Oh, fuck you for the date. I'm also playing in a Gothic band, so I need an oot fit for that too. I want an oot fit, guys. Oh my Satan!
I want to go to a Gothic cornet.
Wait a minute, that sounds like a sitcom. Oh my Satan!
Oh my Satan! Guys, I need an oot fit.
Oh my Satan! Thursdays on NBC.
Must see television. Sorry, oh my Satan, get it? Because she's gothic gas Bloody Mary. I want to go to Hot Topic to shop for the outfit. To shop for your outfit. OMFS, what does that mean? Oh my fucking shit?
Umphs.
Let's have a group cutting session.
Yeah!
Said Professor Trevorly. I can't fucking wait for that, but we need to get some stuff first, said Willow. Yeah, we need some portions for Professor Trevorly so she won't be addicted to Volksmort serum anymore. And also, some love potion for Ebony, Darko said. Resultantly?
Enobi.
Enobi, Darko.
Donnie
Darko said sadly. Said resultantly, well, we have potions class now, Willow said, so let's go.
Oh.
We went sexily to potions class, but Snap wasn't there. Instead, there was Cornelio Fuck. 11111.
Who the hell's Cornelio Fuck?
That's my porn name, Cornelio Fuck. I'm Italian, bro. You want my meatballs or my meat top?
Meat sauce.
Meatballs.
Cornelio Fuck. Hey, where the fuck is Dumbledore? Wait,
Nope,
no,
it's
Dumbledore.
Dumbledore.
Draco shouted angrily. Shut the fuck up, shooted Cornelia. Fuck. He's in Azkaban now with Snip and Lupin. He is old and weak, like the time frame. He has cancer with a K.
He's got the big K.
He's got the big K.
Now do your work. 1111. Sorry, 111. My friends and I talked angrily. Can you believe Snap used to be gothic? Vampire asked surprisedly. That's it! Cornelio Fuck shooted angrily. I'm getting Professor Bridge, 111. He stomped out angrily. Me friends and I began talking again. I began to drink some blood mixed with beer. Suddenly I saw Hagrid in the cupboard. What? Hagrid in the cupboard. What the fuck is he doing, I asked. Then I looked at Draco. He was wearing tons of eyeliner, and he looked sexier than ever.
Then Eva?
Suddenly, Hargriff. What the fuck are you doing, 111? Or 11, he shooted? I looked around. Hairgrid was putting something in my glass of blood. Darko and Vampire started to beat him up sexily. Huh?
How did that work?
God, you're such a poser, one. I shooted at Hairgrid. Suddenly, I looked what he was putting into blood. It was amnesia portion. God damn it!
God damn it, Hair.
God damn it!
Damn you, Hairgrid.
Fucking Hairgrid, man.
That amnesia portion, bro. They'll fuck you up every time.
Chapter 37. Author's note. Okay, everybody. I'm going on vocation.
What's your vocation, bitch?
On the 1st of July, so I'm either gonna end the fic or up that it in weeks. Fangs. 1. Oh yeah, and preps stop flaming story. 1-1. Raven, Fangs for the help. See ya, girl, after vocation 11.
Bunch of X's, 666. Bunch of X's.
You want me to get this one?
You can take Darko's point of view, LOL.
Darko's point of view, lol. Vampire and I chained Hairgrid to the floor. Oh me fucking Satan, 1-1. Enobi said. She was so hot. Maybe I could ooze amnesia potion to make Satan fall in love with me faster, 1. But you are so sexy and wonderful, Ainway Tata. Why would you need it? To make everything go faster, lol, said Enobi. but you won't have to do it with him or anything, will you? I asked jealously. OMFG, you guys are so scary, 1-1 said. Brittany, a fucking prep.
Brittany's my favorite character now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, 1, said Willow. Okay, well, anyway, let's go to Professor Trevolry's room.
Wait, did Brittany just walk into a room, see students chain down somebody, and just go, "You guys are scary," and leave?
Yes.
I think
I'm
so.
pretty sure that's what happened.
Good.
Draco, Ebori, and I went to Professor Siniator's room, but Professor Sinister wasn't there. Well, of course he wasn't there.
Siniator was.
Instead, Tom Ridd was. Oh, hi, fuckers, he said. Listen, I got some cool new cloves. I took out the cloves from the bag. I wonder if she was going to smoke the cloves. It was gothic black leather mini skirt that said 666 on the back. Black Stilton boots, blood red fishnets, and black corset. OMG, fangs, I said, hugging him in a gothic way. This is the first time she spelled... Yeah, this is the first time she spelled gothic correctly. It's been gothic the whole time.
Or Gotic.
Or Gotic. I took the clothes in the bag. Okay, Professor Sinister isn't her HR. What the fuck should we do? Asked Draco. Suddenly, he looked at a sign on the black wall. Oh, my fucking Satan one. I screamed as I read it. On it said, everyone, Professor Sinister is away. She is too gothic. She is in Ascabian now. Classes shall be taught by... Yeah. Classes shall be taught by Double Dork to his back, but he shall not be principal for now. Sincerely, Professor Rumbridge. OMFG 111. I shouted angrily. How could they do that? 1-1. Suddenly, Dumbledore came.
Dumbledore.
What the hell are you doing in my office?
Nope. What the hell are you dong?
Oh, what the hell are you dong in my office? 1. He began to shoot angrily
from his dong in his office.
Suddenly, I saw Morty McFly's Black Tim Machine. 111. I jumped seductively into it, leaving Draco and Vampire. Suddenly, I was back in Tim 1-1. I looked around. It was Professor Slutborn's FA. I sneaked around. Suddenly, I saw the amnesia potion on his desk. It was black with blood red pentagrams in it. Damn. It was the shape of a cross. I put it in my pocket. Suddenly, the door opened. It was Professor Slutgorn. 1-1. Jesus. OMG, what are you doing, Fooker? He shouted angrily. I don't know what the fuck you are doing, I shouted angrily. Not an angry shouting. Oh, sorry, I was just looking around cause I thought it was class, you said finally, hoping he couldn't see the potion in your pocket. Oh, okay, you can go now, said Professor Slutborn. You went to the conman room after putting on my clothes. Silas, Samaro, and Snap were there practicing vampires.
Silas?
Yeah, I don't know where Silas has come from. We're there practicing Vampires Will Never Hurt You by MCR. Oh, hi, you guys, I said seductive. Oh, hi, you guys, I said seductive. Where's Satan? Oh, he's coming, as in blowing a load coming, it's spelled. Said serious. BTW, you can call me Hades now.
Yeah, okay.
Suddenly, Satan came. He was wearing a smexy black leather Jackson.
Hold on, it gets better.
He was wearing a smexy black leather Jackson, black Congress shoes, a Slipknot t-shirt, and a black tie.
Well, okay. Michael Jackson was black.
What?
That's true. Okay, I will see you guys at the concert, I said, and then I went with Satan.
Jeff, we need to go get some nice-looking black leather Jacksons.
I want some black Congress
Dude.
shoes.
Yeah, I'm torn between black Congress shoe and the leather Jackson. What do you think I'd look better in a leather Jackson or Congress shoes?
A black leather Jackson while wearing black Congress shoes.
Dude.
I don't know if I can do so much black without a C.
Oh.
Chapter 38. Author's note. What does everyone think if I end the story and then I add some more to it after vocation? That means it's not ending. Oh yeah, and perhaps stop flaming if you did not click the story, then take my quiz. Okay, then you will see if you're gothic or not. Lots of X's, 6,667.
Oh, that's even more satanic.
Satan and I walked into his car. It was a black car with pentagrams all over it. Did we read this?
No, we've never gotten to this.
Oh, it's new.
Okay. On the license plate said 666. Just like Draco's car. I went in it seductively. Satan started to drive it.
Stan.
Sorry, Stan.
I guess that's Satan's driver.
Hey, I'm Satan. Here's my driver, Stan. I hope you enjoy his company.
Punch it, Stan.
It's like that episode of It's Always Sunny, Dan, where Tana DeVito's like, can I offer you an egg in these trying times? Stan started to drive it. We talked about Satanism. Oh, because he was named after Satan? Huh? Cutting, music, and being gothic. Oh, my Satan Gerard is so fucking hot. 11 Volksermort agreed as we smoked some weed. Because bi guys are hot, they are so sensitive. I love them. LOL. Goez fucks a bi guy.
What? Wait,
Yeah.
why is Volksamort now in Stan's car with Satan?
I know, there's no character like locations.
I don't understand.
These characters just appear and then disappear. It's like the ghost of Obi-Wan Kenobi.
There's no cohesion anymore. It's just like happening now.
Anymore? This story actually got worse with the time travel element.
Yeah, it did.
Oh god, where was I at? Anyway,
Wow,
I lost.
You are right after.
Oh my
Guys.
seat. Oh yeah. LOL, I totally decided not to commit suicide when I heard Helena. I said in a flirty voice, "Hey, Satan, do you know the cure for when people are addicted to Volksermort serum?" Well, he thought, I think I have to drink vampire blood. Suddenly, Volksermort parked a car. I thought Stan was driving the car.
maybe his last name's Volksamort and his first name's Stan, and him and Satan are just on a really friendly basis.
Stan Volksermort.
Yeah, Stan Volksamort.
The third.
Suddenly, Volksermort parked the car behind a black movie theater. Okay.
Hey, there's a movie theater. Must suddenly park here.
They're in the old South.
Yeah. Satan and I walked outside. We went into the movie theater where they were showing The Exorcist. In it, a boy and girl were doing it, and suddenly a serial killer came. Satan and I laughed at the blood because wait, what? Okay, I'm sorry. This is the horror fan in me coming out. I can get this other dumb shit. But The Exorcist is about a boy and girl who are doing it, and a serial killer spelled with a C.
No.
No. This is what's happening
in the movie theater.
There's a boy and a girl doing it, and a serial killer, like a breakfast serial killer.
But
what kind of cereal was he killing?
Lucky
the Lucky Charms
They're
leprechaun was out of
man.
fucking marshmallows.
They're magically murderous.
No, but the way it says it, they were showing The Exorcist. In it, a boy and girl were doing it, and suddenly a serial killer came. Satan and I laughed at the blood because we were sadists.
Yeah.
It's written like it takes place in the movie.
Context.
Well, While Satan was watching Dumb Movie, I had an idea. I took Satan's Gothic Black Nightmare Before Christmas cigar sexily from his pocket and put some amnesia potion in it. I put it back in his black Emil the Stranger bag. What? Emil the Strange bag.
Sure.
Satan turned around and started to smoke it. Black clouds with red pentagrams in them started to fly around everywhere.
Dude, I wish I could get a cigar that would do that.
Yeah, this bitch.
You can't do that in movie theaters, you fuck.
You can in black movie theaters.
If I had one of those, I'd go to church.
I would take up cigar smoking if I could blow out black smoke with red pentagrams.
Dan will get you kicked out of a theater if you start smoking in it. I've seen him do it
Not
before.
a black movie theater.
Yeah.
It was a Godzilla movie theater.
We go to a good movie theater.
Yeah.
It's not black.
OMG 111, Satan said, jumping up. I gasped because I was afraid he noticed. Inobi, guess what? Inobi, guess what? I knew that it was amnesia had worked. Amnesia potion has not been invented yet, so it will not work, he said. Excuse me. Too bad, because I wanted to use some on you. Cull, I raised my eye suggestingly. And
Cull?
then he talked my clothes sexily, and we started to make out. I talk his shit. Sorry, I talk of his shit. He had a six-pack. Juster Lick Gerard Way 11. We French.
Chester Lick him.
Excuse me, but you're going to have to leave, 111. Shooted the lady behind us. She was a prep. Fuck you 11, I said suddenly. I attacked her, sucking all her blood. Hey, they spelled blood right.
Did spell
No! She screamed.
No.
All the preps.
No, 11. She screamed.
No, 11. She screamed. All the preps in the theater screamed, but everyone else crapped because Satan and I looked so cute together.
I was drinking and started choking.
Everyone crapped. Oh, Satan and I
Someone
started
played the
to walk
Brown Boys.
outside.
Zom.
How did you do that? Voldemort asked in a turned-on voice. I'm a vampire. I said as we went into the car.
That's
Seriously, he gasped. Yeah, I'm a vampire. I said as we went. God damn, that's refreshing.
That's
Yeah, seriously, I said.
Seriously, by the way.
Cyrus.
Cyrusly.
Serious radio.
Yeah. Yeah, Cyrusly, I said, drinking some beer. Satan started to drive the car. I smelled happily.
Well, that's always good.
Well, everyone else crapped. They didn't, so they smell happy.
What do you smell? How do you smell happily?
If you don't crap yourself, you
Ask this
smell
bitch.
pretty happy.
Does your nose smile while you sniff?
That's happy.
Pretty happy.
It's too bad we didn't get to see the rest of the movie, don't you think? Yeah, I said as we kiced passively. Satan parked in a black driveway next to the place where Draco and I had watched GC for the first time.
Nope.
We went inside where Marilyn... What? Oh, for the first time.
For the fristy time.
First time. We went inside where Marilyn Mason was playing and started to mosh. Lol. Anti-people, now you've gone too far. Juice Christ Superstar screamed Marlon on the stage. We did the devil fingers and I don't know, Marlon wins?
Juice Christ.
The Florida Marlins? Juice Christ.
Juice Chris Steakhouse?
Superstar.
Oh my god. We did the devil fingers. I started to dance really close to Satan. He was so schmexa. One. He looked at me all emo with his gothic red eyes. That's two proper spellings. And he looked exactly like Mikey Way. I almost got an orgasm. One. Suddenly, Marilyn Mason stopped singing.
I wish it was that easy.
I would like to peasant. X-Black Tier X11, he said. I ran on stage. Lucian, Samaro, Snap, and Hades. Who's Hades?
He's
One of the
band
characters
guys. He
changed his name to Hades.
Sirius changed his name to Hades.
But I thought Stan was serious.
Stan's never serious. He's
No,
prankster.
Stan is Tom.
Rid.
I'm not even going to try to... Why are we even trying to make sense?
Yeah, just keep going.
Anyway,
There's a new character every fucking other sentence.
Hades were there. They started to play their instruments. I got on Stag. I got on Stag. Okay. On Stag.
I love their instruments.
I love on Stag.
I love Lamp.
Well, if Dan, are you saying things you can see in the room?
I love Lamp.
Well, if you wanted honesty, that's all you had to say. 111. I sang. I do not own
Let that dance line.
Sorry.
I did not
Dan?
own the lyrics to that song.
My voice sounded like a pentagram between Amy. What? Like a pentagram between Amy Lee and a girl version of Gerard Way. Everyone clapped. Gerard Way. I still want to know how your voice sounded like a pentagram.
Yeah, how does anything sound
It's a fucking
like a
shape.
Devil.
It smells like purple in here, guys. Satan got an eructation.
Yes.
I'm not okay, I sang finnily.
Get it?
Suddenly,
I'm
Lucian started... This person does not have the witty wordplay to fucking pull that off.
Yeah, that
That's
was just an
stupid.
accident.
So I suddenly, Lucian started playing the song wrong by mistake. OMFG1 yielded James.
Yielded?
Slow down.
Wait a minute. Why is she using the word yielded?
I don't know.
What?
Who's James?
I think that's Hades.
These characters.
What?
I'm honestly scrolling up to see who James is.
This is the one guy.
Whoops, I'm sorry, said Lucian. You fucking asshole. Asshole one. James shouted angrily. You guys are such preps. One, Snap said. Come on, it was a mistake, one. Yeah, it's not his fault, 11, said Sirius. No, he ruined the fucking song, yelled Samaro. You guys stop, 11. I shooted angrily, but I was too late. They all began to fight. Suddenly, Samaro took out his niff. OMFG,
They're
no
fighting
1-1.
and he just took out his dick?
No,
Niff.
his niff.
N-I-F-E, Niff.
His knifey. Anyway, OMFG No 11 shouted Lucian, but it was too late. James tried to shoot off his arm.
With his niff.
And then I jumped sexily in front of the bullet. No! 111 yielded everyone, but it was too late. Suddenly everything went black.
Good.
Thank God.
When normal bands are performing and somebody makes a mistake and misses a note, they don't just immediately stop and tear into each other.
You fucking dick! You fucked up Freebird, you bitch!
They usually just pick it back up like nothing happened.
I would. I'd be
But
like,
they're not
"You
okay,
stupid
bro.
motherfucker."
They're not okay. God.
Maybe Guns N' Roses does that.
Well,
I hate Guns N' Roses so much.
what about Grunde?
Yeah, Grunde. Grunde would never make
Solomon
a mistake.
Grunde?
Chapter
You know your Grunde.
39. I am a trolling genios.
Lols.
Lols. Do I read the disclaimer too?
Yeah.
I do not own the HP series, and I am not the real XXS Bloody Wrist 666XX. The fuck's an HP series? Harry Potter? Sure.
Yeah.
Author's note / I am an extremely immature, pathetic idiot girl. I know. Out of boredom, I cracked this little girl's passy for fun, and it took less than 8 minutes to do it too. And I will probably get in a shitload of trouble, which I probably deserve because I am being a troll right now. Meh. And I present to you my crappy part of this story. And take note, I haven't even finished reading this fic yet, but instead skip over to skim chapter 38. So Eddie Cantillo.
Yeah.
Flame, laugh,
Oh my
do
God.
whatever you want, preps.
Oh, so
I think-
somebody fucking hacked her.
Yes, and
Tumblr
all
account
of
or
this
something.
shit's gonna be spelled right.
I, the American retail-wearing British vampire Sue, coughed up blood. Satan kneeled down beside me. No! Don't die! I gave him a rueful smile. I'm sorry. It's something I had to do to fulfill my duty as the noble Gothic Mary Sue. Satan sobbed. This is great! I love you, Ebony. I love you too. I see. I'll see you in hell, I mumbled, already finding my surroundings fading to black. Bloody Mary Smith suddenly popped into the room for no apparent reason. She frowned when she realized the room was oddly quiet, but at the sight of Ebony's lifeless body, she screamed. Her face became pale with horror. She screamed for the healers, Dumbledore, McGoogle, and every single Gothic person she could think of. Suddenly, a glow started to surround the body of Ebony. Everyone stared in shock. Her body started to lift ever so slowly, and then, to everyone's shock, it started to incinerate.
Good.
When everyone realized what was happening, they rushed over to try to rescue the body, but it was too late. The Sioux became nothing more than a pile of ashes. A loud resounding of everyone bellowing, "No!" filled the room. A flash of white light from the ashes and then started to bounce around the room. Everyone cowered in fear and were temporarily blinded. It was all over. Things changed. All the silly goth clothes dropped from everyone's bodies.
Author's note, I will refuse to explain how the hell that happened.
And in their places, clothes the characters would normally wear in canon appeared on their bodies.
This guy's awesome.
This is the best chapter yet.
This is the best. When everyone got over the shock of becoming free of the Gothic power, everybody cheered. Everyone started singing, "Ding dong, the Sioux is dead!" Well, that's it, until all the HP characters realized the true implications of becoming more canon-like again. All the characters who were supposed to be dead fell to the floor, their bodies cold and lifeless. Harry and Voldemort started dueling. On the side of the two, the battle of the light side and the dark side were reaching a climax. And because the replacement author also likes to screw around with canon, Draco and Hermione fled the scene and got married. Meanwhile, down in hell, Ebony shed a single tear because of her current situation. A situation that would live on for all of eternity. Or at least until the end of this fanfiction time. She lost it all, but she knew she had to remain strong. Nothing would ever break her down. She looked down over her pale body and frowned. "Where are all my emo clothes?" she asked herself in confusion. And then it occurred to her. For her shirt, she was wearing a bright pink polo with a little seagull on the right or left. I can't remember. Below that, she was wearing a denim mini skirt with the destroyed look on it. Paired underneath that skirt were leggings with a little moose at the bottom. And then Ebony realized on her shoulder she was carrying a pretty bag with an eagle on it that said, "Live your life," written all over the bag. Ebony started suppress the urge to scream. Here she was decked out in clothes prepped to the extreme, wearing stuff from Abercrombie and Fitch, American Eagle, and Hollister. Panicked, Ebony hastily tried to take off the Hollister polo, but underneath it there was another Hollister polo underneath. Ebony frowned and looked under her shirt. All she saw was a bra underneath. Dare I point out this is from the Airy line available from American Eagle? Ebony tried to remove the shirt again, but to her frustration, there was yet another polo to replace it. "This is illogical and does not make any sense," Ebony bellowed out in the air. She failed to see the irony in her statement. How hypocritical her words were, seeing that she was practically calling the kettle black here. Ebony slit her wrist and mumbled to herself, "Oh my god!" End crap fic.
Author's note / Oh yeah! If you want to see the original content this chick had planned for this chapter, I accessed it through the document manager thingy, which I copied and pasted so you can read it here. Author's note shitty version. STFU brevs get a lift ones. You suck 11. Oh, and form now on ill be on vocation in England until August, so I won't be able to update for a while. Lols. Fangs to...
I have a question. Do you guys even want to find out how this ends, or do you want to just end with, like, her dying in hell?
We're this far. We might
Dude,
as
we've
well.
come this far, man.
I don't know if I could go back to this broken English, but okay. You guys, you read this next chapter.
Say, we'll read
I'll
it.
take this one.
deal. Oh my god, that last one was
I
perfect.
love that last chapter. That should have been after all this shit. Alright. Thanks to everyone who reward. Expect the preps flamed. Fuck you. MCR rules 666111. It hurts.
Lots of X's. 666. Lots of X's.
I woke up in the Norse's face on a special gothic coffin. Hairgrid was in the bed opposite me in a coma. Because Vampire and Draco had bet him up. Mr. Norris was cleaning the room. Oh, me Satan, what happened? I screamed.
Oh, me Satan, what happened?
Suddenly, Volksamort came. He looked less mean than usual. Get the fuck out, you fucking bastard, 11, I yielded. She spelled fucking right. Thou hast not killed vampire yet, 11, he said angrily. Suddenly, he started to cry tears of blood all selective. Volksamort, fucker, what's wrong, 111? I asked. Why do you fucking care? Suddenly, Lucian, Professor Sinister, and Sirius came. B. Lodi, Mary, and Vampire were with them. Everyone was holding black boxes. Volksamort disappeared. Fucker, Enobi, you're alive! 111 screamed Vampire. I hugged him and B. Lodi Mary. What the fuck happened? I asked them. Oh my Satan 11, am I lick dead now? I ghosted.
I ghost?
Enobi, you were almost shot 11, said Sirius. But the ballet could not kill you since you were form another time.
The ballet could not kill you?
The damn ballet.
Dude, that's good to know.
What the fuck is
You
this?
go back in time, but you can't get killed because you're from a different...
By the ballet! By the ballet,
ballet.
man!
Ballet.
Fuck you, the ballet cannot. Don't give into it.
But fangs anyway. 1, said Lucian, holding Oot his arm. I gasped. He had 2 arms. I'm good.
New arms. He's got new arms.
Got new arms, Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Lucian.
Yay!
I can't believe Vampire's dad shot you 1, I gasped. Well, to be honest, Snap was possessed by Snap back then, said James. Snap was possessed by Snap.
Well, he possessed himself?
Fuck me. Yeah, he was a spy, Sirius said sadly. He was really a death dealer. And he was such a fucking poser too, 11, said Lucian. He didn't even really know who GC were until I told him. Well, anyway, everyone tarted to give me presents.
Everyone tarted to give me presents?
I was opening a black box with red 666s. There was a DVD.
Oh, you tarted.
There was a DVD of Corpse Bride in it. Like Marine Corpse.
Yeah, Core Bride.
On it, and I gasped. When I gasped, Mr. Norris looked up angrily because he H8ED golfs. Hey, has anyone fucking seen Draco? I asked Gothic Callie. No, Draco told me he would be watching Hose of Wax.
That's what I want to watch.
That's a great museum.
Hose of wax?
Said Professor Trevelyan. He doesn't know that you're better. Anyway, the Norse said you could get up. Come on, 1. I got up suicidally.
don't know what that means.
Lucian, Sirius, and Professor Sinister left. I was wearing a black leather night gun.
What?
That's a nice night gun you got on
It's
there.
a nice night gun.
I guess that's a gun you carry with you at night.
Oh, that night gun is so sexy.
Under that, I had on a sexy black leather bra, trimmed with black lace, with a matching thong that said "Gothic Girl" on the butt and sexy. How do you have anything written on the butt of a thong?
I don't think this kid knows what a thong is.
It's on the string in the crack. You have to explore the mind.
You have to turn sideways to read it.
And sexy black fishnets that kind hooked onto my thong.
If you don't get the idea, massage me.
No thanks. I put on a black fishnet top under a black MCR t-shirt, a black leather mini with black lace, and Congress shoes.
Oh, the Congress shoes are back.
Yes.
I still want a black leather
Yes,
jacket
I
though.
do too.
I left the hospital wings with B. Lodi, Mary, Willow, and Vampire. Let's celebrate 11, gasped Willow.
How would you gasp that?
We can go see Hose of Wax with Draco, giggled Vampire.
Hose as in garden hose.
Not the good hose anymore.
Giggled vampire.
Pimpin' ain't easy.
Let's go listen to GC and cut ourselves 66611, said Hermione.
And he just randomly walks in.
We opened the conman room door sexily. And
Why do you open a door sexily? What the fuck?
What is a conman door?
and then I gasped. Draco was there doing it with Snap.
Unbelievable.
11111111111.
Wait, they're gay?
Yeah, they're all bi, remember?
Yeah, because bi
bi
guys are
guys
so
are sexy and
sexa.
Jackson!
One. He was wearing a black t-shirt with 666 on the front and baggy jeans. You fucking Prep 11, we all yielded angrily. Yeah, you betrayed us, 111.
Everybody betray me. I'm so done with this world.
I'm fed up with this world.
Shooted Vampire angrily as he took out his black gun. No, you don't understand, one, screamed Draco sadly as he took his thingy out of Snake's. So that literally is docking.
They were docking.
Ew!
No shit, you fucking sook, you preppy bastard 111, said Willow, trying to attack him. You rock your one. I ran suicidally to my room. I sexily took a filet mignon out. Enobi, no, 11111, screamed Draco, but it was too late. I had slit my wrists. 3. With it, suddenly, everything went black again.
Sincerely, an anonymous author who will silently not reveal her identity because she's a coward. AKA just a troll with rocks for brains. Chapter 40.
LOL, someone has taken my account over. The idiot's note. Well, this was in the dock area. Might as well let the whole world see what the real Terra wanted to show us. Have a nice day. Author's note. Shut the oh, I'm sorry. Prebs gets a lift. Ones. You suck ones. Oh, and form now on, it's the same fucking thing, so no. It's literally the exact same author's note from last time, so no. Fuck it.
My turn.
Have fun. Wait, this
is
is
Is this the same chapter?
chapter. No, it ends differently. Go ahead.
Oh, Jesus
God damn it.
Christ. I woke up in the Norse's face.
Whoa, you forgot. Bunch of
Oh.
X's, 666, bunch of X's.
Sorry, Jeff's got me there. I woke up in the Norse's face on a special
It's nice being on this side of hearing it instead of reading it this time.
Hairgrid was in the bed opposite of me, a coma, as Vampire and Draco had bet him up. Mr. Norris was cleaning the room. Oh, hi! Oh, me, Satan, what happened? I screamed. Suddenly, Voldemort came. He looked less mean than usual. Get the fuck out, you fucking bastard, 1-1, I yielded. Thou halt... What, we going back to British time? Thou halt not killed vampire yet, 1-1. He said, Arngrilly. Suddenly he started
God
to
damn it,
cry
Arn Anderson
tears of blood. Al Selective. Voldemort? Offmug, what's wrong? 1-1-1, I asked. Suddenly, Lucian, Professor Sinister, and Sirius came. Bloody Mary and Vampire were with them. Everyone was holding black boxes. Voldemort disappeared. Amufka Anobi, you're alive, 1-1-1, screamed Vampire. I hugged him and Bloody Mary. What the fuck happened? I asked them. Oh, my Satan, 1-1. Am I lick dead now? I gasped.
I wish.
Anobi, you were almost shot, 1-1, he said serious. But the ballot could not kill you since you were from another time.
I honestly think nothing is different.
But fangs anyway, said Lucian, holding out his arm. I gasped. Oh my god. Or, I'm sorry, I can't believe Vampire's dad shot you, 1, I gasped. Well, to be honest, Snap was possessed by Snap back then, said James. Yeah, he was a spy, Sirius said sadly. He was really a death dealer. And he was such a fucking poser, 211, said Lucian. I feel like I'm reading in code. He didn't even really know who GC were, and I told him. Well, anyway, everyone started to give me presents.
I think it's literally everything I just read.
Yeah, I was opening a black box with red 666s on it. Author's note. There was a DVD of Corpse Bride in it.
You got...
Yeah, this is the same, and I haven't even been paying attention.
Yeah, this is all the same, because...
Was there an end?
There's the...
End?
No.
Idiot's note. Ugh, I know, terrible, but then again, this wouldn't be called the worst fanfic ever, if not for the fact that the writing standards meet the level of a day-old fetus. Fuck.
There's the only part different.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and...
Go to chapter 41, because that's different.
Oh, thank God, we're almost
Author's
done.
note. Go ahead, Jim.
Who's Jim?
Dan.
He said Jim!
Yeah.
Jim.
Hey there, Jimbo!
Jim Dandy.
We just got random people jumping into this just like in the story.
Fine,
Damn it,
alright.
Jim, I'm a doctor, not
Jim's
a
got
scientist.
this author's note. To everyone who keeps flamming this Gitzlif. Alright, I can't do that anymore. I bet you Proly Odint no Garrod way is your
Gyarados?
Proly Al Prebs and Posers ones. Anyway, someone hacked into me account in November and they put up my last chapter, but now there is a new one.
Sure.
I'm
sorry,
sorry
Kurt.
for not updating G for a while, but I've been really busy. I'm trying to finish the story before the new movie comes out. I'm gone on vacation for a month, and I won't be back until Abbott 2 weeks.
What? You're gonna be
And
gone for a
Costello?
month, but you're coming back in 2 weeks?
Draco
She's
is...
a time traveler.
Yeah, she's got that black
And
tin
Marty
machine from
McFly.
Morty McPhilly.
God damn it, Morty.
Rick and Morty. That's where Rick and Morty
Damn
comes
it,
from.
Morty.
Draco is so hot in all the pics for the new movie ones. I wanted them to put a cameo by Geord Way, lol.
Giwer way?
He has to play Draco. If you flame, I'll slit my wrists. 11. Raven, you rock girl. Have fun in England.
England? Lone Don England?
Bunch of X's, 666, more X's.
I'll
I
get
get
this
another
one.
chapter. No, I get another chapter. That's not fair.
Fine, have at it.
Guys, finish the story without me.
No, Jeff, you gotta do the last chapter.
I'll do the last chapter, no problem. God damn it. Anyway, Phil, take it away.
When
sir.
I woke up, I was in a strange room. I looked around. I was wearing the same outfit I had when Iz performed with X Black X Tier Black, or I'm sorry, X Black Tier X 11. I don't know. I looked around confusedly. I was the Norse office, but it looked different.
Different.
On the wall was a pic of Marilyn Manson.
Mason?
Marilyn Manson.
1111. Author's note.
Just imagine that he is an 80s Gothic band too, okay? Cause
Were there,
he is...
Kendo, were there any 80s gothic bands? Like, The Cure really wasn't a gothic band.
I
Oh,
think he's dead.
He's taking a dump. But according to him, he can make phone calls while taking a dump, but not do a podcast, so...
Well, you know, the turds hitting the water would make more sense than anything we're about to read, so...
Speaking of making sense, Dan, after we record this, I have a video you need to watch with me. And I want to see you,
finish reading the author's note.
Alright. He is more old than panic, exclamation point, at the Disco or MCR.
the Disco.
The Disco.
There was
I love the Disco.
there was also a gothic black Beatles calendar with a picture of the Beatles wearing e-liner and black
E-liner.
clothes. On it said 1980.
Yeah.
A
Damn
month
it,
ago.
Marty.
Because
month
the
ago.
Beatles were around then.
I'm back in Tim again.
Oh, poor Tim.
111.
His
I
ass must be hurting.
I screamed loudly. Suddenly, Satan.
This is actually Voldemort for photo reference.
Voldemort was wearing a black leather jacket, black tight jeans, and fishnet pants. He looked so saxa. I almost had an orgy.
I didn't know you could do that alone.
When I said sex up, my Xbox started listening. Omega Inobi, are you okay? He asked Gothicali. Yeah, I'm okay for your in number formation. I snap sexily. How do you snap sexily?
Well, you know,
Like that.
Snapchat,
No,
that's a
watch
normal thing
CNN.
now.
My Xbox is trying to watch CNN. OMG, am I dead?
Dead.
cause I remembered I had jumped in front off the bullet from James's gun. I also
Like the director?
James got a gun, dude.
I also remembered seeing Draco doing it with Snap 111. I guess that when I had slit me wrists,
5.
I had went back in Tim instead of dying, spelled D-I-E-I-N-G.
Is that how it's gonna work? Can I slip my wrist and just go back in time instead of die?
I
Yeah, you gotta go back in Tim.
I
Oh
know
fuck!
he-
I don't want to go in Tim.
I know you. I could go forward in time if I found a time toner or the Tim machine.
You need Time Toner or Tim.
Timber!
Whoa, is that the hot rod he was building on all those seasons of Home Improvement?
That was the hot rod that the doc built. No, you're not dead, Satan reassured suicidally as he smoked a cigarette sexily, and smoke came all over his face. What? And smoke came all over his face.
Oh yeah.
You're a vampire, so you can't, with a K, die from a bullet. Come on now, let's go see how Harry is spelled like your hair, Dad.
Muff.
That sounds like somebody just threw their microphone
somebody
down.
just
Like,
collapse?
God damn it! Just threw the mic at the computer. Like, God damn it! Why am I listening to this?
Somebody had a heart attack and died on this thing?
Not yet.
I know that the real reason I didn't die from the ballet was because I was from the future. WTF, James almost shot Lucius. I said, in Diagon Alley? I knew that's a location.
Indigo Alley.
I knew that James had really been the name possessed,
Damn it, Ben.
but I didn't want him to know I knew. Yeah, I know, but he had a headache. He was under a lot of stress. Satan reasoned evilly. I guess that's okay. I said, because James hadn't really shot Lucian. Also, I know that Lucian would have 2 arms instead of 1. I walked seductively outside with Satan. Suddenly, I saw a totally sexy gothic bi guy. 1-1. He had bleached blonde hair with black streaks
He had
up.
bleached blonde hair.
He had bleached
Belched
blonde hair with black streaks up to his ears, and he was wearing gothic black liner. A black Green Day shirt.
It showed Billy Joe with blonde hair because it was from the 80s.
It's not Green Day! Black Congress shoes and black baggy pants. What, no leather Jackson?
Not everyone can afford a leather Jackson.
He walked in all
They have to ask if you can't
sexury.
afford it. Sexury?
Sexy.
Sexury?
Sexually. He walked in all sexually, like
That's better.
Gerd Way.
Gird
Gird
way.
way.
In the veto for I don't 3 you lick I did yesterday, and you could see a black tear on his face. Lick the in the video.
How the fuck
Hey.
did you spell yesterday right, but everything else wrong?
Hey, he
It's $1 million
said
question.
all quiddly gothically. Who the fuck is that? I asked angrily because I do not know him. This is Hedwig. 1-1 said Voldemort. He used to
Is that
be.
is that the fucking owl?
Yes, that's the owl. The owl is a person now, apparently.
Hedwig the Hanger. Hedwig the Angry
He
Inch.
used to be an X-Black, X-Tier, X2, but he had to drop out cause he broke his arm. Don't you mean Wayne? Hey, Hedwig, I said seductively, even though I was not trying to be.
Bestiality.
Bestiality time.
Yeah, I love fucking birds.
Soundbite!
Take a timestamp.
You're welcome.
30128.
LOL. Hi, Enobi, he answered, but then he ran away because he had hair of magical creature. He was humming welcome as a nut to the black prod under his breath.
I know that is not 80s, but pretend it is. Okay.
I said all sexily, that was Hedwig. He used to be my boyfriend, but we broke up, Satan said sadly.
Satan
Looking
fucks
at
birds
his
too.
black nails. Apparently Satan loves fucking birds too. I could get you back together, I said, fingering something I didn't know was in my
What?
pocket.
Oh, hot.
A black coot is what we aim for Cedo iPod. That
What?
CDO iPod that I could take videos with.
Does anyone else know about them day kickers?
Okay, you can forget about your class for now, Hedwig. I'm going to show you something great.
She's great.
Wait a minute, I thought Hedwig ran away. I led
Flew
them
away.
to,
It's a bird.
I led them to the Great Hall. Come as a nut on you guys.
Nut on you guys.
Lucian, James, Sirius, and Snake were all in the great cheese Great Hall.
Snake!
Lucian wouldn't talk with James because we had tried to shoot him.
That'll do it.
Why would he hang out with you anyway? Go fook yourself, you fucking douche.
Spelled douche right.
Yeah, amazingly, he shouted
There's
at
no
him.
ones.
Draco is never going to be friends with Vampire now. One.
There goes the one.
You go fuck yourself, Sabiro.
You go fuck yourself, laddie.
Snape agreed, but I know he was lying because I had been his fault. James had almost shot Lucian. Be quiet, you guys, I said sexily.
Be quiet, you guys.
Starting to think she's like Scottish or Irish. Me plan was working oot great. Like Scottish and Canadian all in one.
My plan was working out great.
Oot great.
She's a third Scottish, a third Canadian, and a third retarded.
Now I could make Voldemort good without doing it with him. Now Vampire's dad would never die, and okay, Satan and Hedwig, you guys can start making out. I said, and I started to film them with the iPod.
What a
I
voyeur.
love that there's an iPod in the fucking 80s.
Cool, said Sirius as Voldemort and Hedwig started to make out sexily. He watched as T-Day started to take each other's clothes off sexily. Samaro, Sirius, Snake, and Lucian all watched because they were probably bi. I know Snape was bi. Oh my fucking god, Voldemort, screaming Hedwig as he glocked.
Are you really trying to act out the sex scenes?
Screamed Hedwig as he glocked. And in Kame, Dumbledore
Kame-ha?
and Mr. Norris. One.
Yeah, Dumbledore.
2 more chapters to go.
Okay. All right. Chapter 42, The Black Parade.
Author's note. The new book is coming out really soon. Can't wait, ones. I think that Snap will be really the same person as Volksumort, because they are both half blue. Then Harry as in Harry people, will have to commit suicide, so Voldemort will die, because he will really be a Horcrux?
Yes.
Okay.
You actually
Ones.
spelled that one right.
I don't know what that is. I hope Draco and Harry get together. That will be so schmexy, won't it? If they don't, then JKR is a
Homophobic?
hamophobic.
He's afraid of ham.
How dare you hate ham, you bitch.
Yeah, it's just
One.
Thanks for the help with facts, Medusa, you rock. Where are the fucking facts?
Lots of
Show
X!
me the car
X, X,
facts.
X, lots of X's!
Is this me?
Yep. Go for it, Kenner.
I sat.
Enter!
Naming
Toy company!
You're Jeef. He's Kenner.
I'm apparently Jim.
I'm Hill, and Dan is Jim.
I sat depressedly in Dumbledore's office with Hedwig, Satan, James, Sirius, Snap, and Lucian.
That's
Dumbledore.
great. That's a great entourage. Satan, with a bunch of gothic wizards.
Every time it says Satan, I'm thinking of like the South Park Satan. So it's like this big fucking red guy and all these people hanging out with him.
Why are we always so angry, you guys?
Dumbledore was sitting in front of us cruelly. Okay. He looked more young than he did in the future.
That's
He-
normally how it works.
He had taken the iPod away and was now listening to a shitty Avril Lavigne song. Why would it?
How does he know what an iPod is?
Why, if Avril
It's
Lavigne's
the
shitty,
80s.
why would you have that on your iPod if you hate it? Fucking dumb bitch. What the hell is this anyway? He cackled meanly. I hoped he didn't find out that I was from another time.
He's holding a fucking iPod.
Whatever, you don't blame Ibony, you jerk, Satan said. Yeah, seriously. She was trying to get Satan and Hedwig back together, Sirius said deviantly. Be quiet, you Satanist, Dumbledore cockled. If we're lucky, I'll probably send you all to Akazaban. That will teach you to copulate in the creek. He changed the song on the iPod to In Sync song. Suddenly I noticed something strong about the iPod. I was slowly chonging.
Cheech and Chonging.
Yeah, Dumbledore didn't know Tessie. You fucking poser, I muttoned. Okay. I bet you've never heard of GC, James said. No, I knew what the iPod was chonging into. Morty McFly's Tim Machine, 1-1. Shut up, Jones, Draco's dad shouted. Yeah, shut up, Snake said preppily. No, you don't. No, you shut up, Dumbledore, 1111 said Tom. I've had enough of you Satanists in my school, shouted Dumbledore spuriously.
Is that the proper spelling of Dumbledore, Phil?
Wait a minute, where? I lost track.
Shouted Dumbledore spuriously.
That actually is.
D-U-M-B-L-D-O-R-E.
No, there's no E at the end.
Okay. So she's still fucking up.
We were
Suddenly,
close.
I grabbed the iPod from him. Everyone jumping before it's to L8. I jumped into it, but only one otter person jumped in. It was Satan!
Wait a minute. Why are they jumping into an iPod?
Because
It's
it's,
the time-
Marty,
it's
it's Morty
the Tim
McFly's Tim Machine. You dunderheads! 1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1. Screamed Dumbledore wisely as we went. What? He screamed it wisely as we went.
I don't know why saying Dunderheads is so funny right now.
What's that from?
Dunderheads!
Dundee.
Donde está el Dunderhead?
I looked around. I was in the Slytherin conman room with Satan. I was wearing a black plaid mini skirt with hot pink fishnets, a sexy black MCR corset, and black stiletto boots with pink pentagrams on them. My earrings were Blake Satanist sins, and my raven hair was all around me to my mid-black.
By the way, I was wrong. That is how you spell Dumbledore.
Oh.
So
Yes, you spelled it
My
right.
apologies. Hey, cool, where is this? He asked in an emo voice. This is the future. Dumbledore's iPod that he tried to take away from me was really also a Tim machine, I told him. Cool, what's an eye patch? He whimpered. It's something you think I act. Cool, wait, what's a 4-letter word for dirt? He asked in a sexa voice. I guess sand. I laid confusedly. It's okay. Yeah, I was just trying to make sure you were still the same person. He triumphantly giggled. Suddenly, some of my friends walked in. You're fucking alive, said Ginny, wearing a black leather jacket, black baggy pants, and a gothic black from first to last shirt. I explained to her why I was alive. Konnichiwa, bitch, said Willow. She was wearing a black corset showing off her boobs with lace all around it and red stripes on it. With it, she was wearing a black leather miniskirt, big black boots, white foundation, black eyeliner, red eyeshadow, and black lipstick. Hey, motherfucker, said Diablo with his red hair.
Wrong.
Who the fuck is
Diabolo.
Diablo?
With his red hair. He was wearing a black P?ATD t-shirt and black baggy pants.
All these people
Hey.
wearing
It's
t-shirts.
a T-shit.
Hey, who's that eye-bony? B. Ludi Mary questioned as she walked in wearing a black t-shirt with a red pentagram on it with lace at the bottom, red leather pants with black lace and black stilettos. Oh, it's Satan, I told her, and she nodded, knowing the truth. Yeah, stole toes. Oh, it's Satan, I told her, and she nodded, knowing the truth. Suddenly, Satan started to cry. Fucking pussy. It's a cuck.
It is the Satan from South Park.
It is.
Just
My
say,
boy Chris
He's a
left
big
me
gay
for Saddam.
fag.
Are you okay, Satan? We asked concernedly. From the future one. What if you don't like him anymore? Cause we're from different times. He asked. No, I still like you. No, I still like you. I said sexily to him. Okay, he said reservedly. I let him listen to Teenagers by MCR on my iPod while I was about to go outside to find some things. I gave Diabolo a signal to keep Satan occupied. Satan fell asleep. I took the iPod. I was about to walk outside. Professor Sinister ran in. 111. Professor. She was wearing a gothic black mini dress with depressing black stripes, white and black
stripes depressing.
white and black striped tights, and red Converse shoes. She was wearing lots of black eyeliner.
White and black stripped tights.
Yeah.
I give up.
Oh my fucking god! Where's Draco? 111. How did Snap get back? Or how did Snap get back here? I told he was in Azerbaijan. I asked Sadly.
Whoa! Azerbaijan, the place.
As in the country of Azerbaijan. Apparently, that's where Draco and Snap went.
He went from a wizard country to a Middle East. Jesus Christ. Shoot me now.
Ebony, I was so worried about Abbott, but I know you can't fucking die because you're a vampire. Snape came back because that girl, Brittany, freed him. I never liked her. She was a bad student, Travolri said reassuredly. That bitch! 1-1. Did she also free Hagrid and Lupin? I shouted angrily. I hated Brittany because she was a fucking prep. Yes, they are on the loose at this school. Dumbledore is back. Cornelia is on his way to help everyone. Tell everyone you see to lock themselves in their conman room. Trevoli said worriedly. Okay, but where's Draco? How come he was doing it with Snap? I don't know why, but I don't know why, but I know he almost tried to commit suicide after he saw you almost kill yourself, she said. That's terrible. I gasped. Satan was still asleep, so he couldn't tell what was going on. Then I said, listen, everyone. I said I have something important to do, and everyone stay. With that, I ran out. Good luck, Tara. 1-1, everyone cried.
What the fuck is Tara?
She just broke kayfabe, because I think Tara is the name of the girl from that article I saw earlier that said that's who it was. I ran sexily down the stairs into the great hall, while the portraits around looked at me scaredly.
Sure.
There was hardly anyone else in the stairs, and there was an atmosphere of horror, not horror. Horror. On the way, I saw Brittany laughing on the stairs. She was wearing a slutty pink shirt with flowers on, a blue jean skirt, Abercrombie, and pink stilettos. She looked just like a pentagram of those fucking preps, Hilary Duff and Lindsay Lohan.
I like
You
her.
fucking bitch! 1-1-1, I shouted angrily. No, you're totally a bitch. Now Voldemort will totally kill you, she laughed. Crucius! Like,
You say Khrushchev?
Crucius.
Crucius won. I shouted selectively, pontificating. Wow. My black wand, and she stated screaming because she was being tortured, and I laughed sadistically. No! One. Help me! One. Please! One. Brittany screamed terrifiedly. I put up my middle finger at her. In her hand, I saw the video camera.
With everything is no one. Help me, one.
I put up my middle finger at her. In her hand, I saw the video camera, Snape and Lumpin. You should take the video.
Oh my god, the video camera.
Yeah. The mastication is returned. I put the tape of Voldemort doing it with Hedwig onto it. Then I continued to round down the stairs with the camera. When I reached the cheese grate hall, I saw Vampire Potter. Vampira! 1-1-1, I yielded. We hugged each other happily. He looked at me with his gothic red eyes and spiky black hair. Around them were black eyeliner and eye shadow, like iPod, like little eye shadow. So I guess it's an Apple product.
Yeah, damn it.
He was wearing a black leather Jackson leather pant, a Panic at the Disco concert shirt, and his black Congress shoes. He looked more like Joel from Good Charlotte than ever.
Did you hear their song, The River It Rocks?
One. I was so worried you died, moaned Vampire. I was so worried you died, moaned Vampire. I know, but I'm a vampire, lol. When I woke up, I was back in 1980. So, Niue, I bought Voldemort from when he was young with me. She bought him?
Well, a certain time period, you could buy people like that.
Slave trade. Where's Draco? I asked spuriously. Draco? You mean that Fukiking poser who betrothed you?
What?
Betrayed you.
Oh, betrayed you. I'm sorry. He betrayed you.
Betrothed would have been so much funnier.
I know. Vampire snarkled with anger in his sexy voice. I know, but we have to find him, I said, smarty. I'll do it then, Harry said angstily. Okay, I agreed. Suddenly, all the lights in the room went out. And then, the dork mark appeared.
The dork mark?
Oh, my fucking Satan, Harry shouted. I think Voldemort has arrived, I said anxiously. Fuck, I have to find Draco. 1. I guess we should separate. Okay, Vampire said separating. Sadly, I ran into the Cheese Great Hall. Chapter 40.
No, she actually spelled that one right.
She actually spelled great there. Right. All right. Jeff, since you're doing 44, I'll do 43.
Oh, okay.
Will you be prepared for that then?
I will close this out with an episode with chapter.
I'll
40.
do the author's note.
Okay.
I think after this, I will have Abbott 2 or 3 more chapters, thanks to all my reviewers, not des flamers. If you flamed sis story, dem you suck. One. If you flam, then fuck you. 1. Lots of X's.
Yeah. XXXXXXXX 666 XXXXXXXXXXXX.
I walked sexily into the Great Hall. It was empty except for one person. Draco was there. He sat there in deadly bloom in his black 666 t-shirt and his baggy black pants. He had slit his wrists. 7.
7.
111. I felt mad at him for having sex with Snape, but I felt sorry for him. He looked just like Gerard Way with his red eyes and his pale white face. Draco, are you okay? I asked. I'm not okay, he screamed depressedly. I thought of the MCR song and I got even more depressed because that song always makes me cry. I gave him a pot cigarette and he started to smoke it.
Toke up with me, brother.
Oh, Draco, why did you do it with that fucking bastard Snape? I asked Tear Dudley. Draco began to say, but suddenly Lupin and
The third.
and Mr. Norris appeared into the room. They didn't see us. I'm so glad me and Snape were freed, said Lupin. Damn. This job would be great if it wasn't for the fucking students, Mr. Norris.
Hey, great Clerks reference.
Yeah. Agreed. Pop Adelum 111. I yielded angrily, pointing my wand at them. No! Lupin shouted as chains came on him. Mr. Norris ran away. You fucking perv, I said, laughing with depths of evil and depressedness in my voice. Now you have to tell us where Voldemort is, or I'm going to torture you. I don't know where he is, 1111 said Lupin. Suddenly, Satan and Vampire ran into the room. Vampire didn't know who Satan was, really. Oh my Satan, we were so worried about you guys. 1. Vampire said. I looked sexily at Draco with his gothic red eyes with contacts, black t-shirt that said 666 on it, and pale skin like Gerard Way. Vampire with his sexy black hair and red eyes just like Frank Iero, and Satan, who looked just like Brandon Urier then. That guy. I selectively took the caramel from my pockets.
What?
And
then I began Frenching Draco sexily. Lupin gasped. Draco began to take all his clothes off, and I could see his white sex pack.
Sex pack?
Then Vampire took all his clothes off, too. We all began making out together sexily. I took off my black leather bra, my black lace thong, and the rest of my clothes.
Oh shit, it's an all painter three-way.
Everyone took their Glocks out except for me. I'm a girl, LOL.
So did they see Tupac?
Oh my Satan, Draco! I screamed as he put his hardness in my thing. Then he did the same thing to Harry. I began
Wait, when did Harry get there?
I guess he's got two.
I began making out with Satan, and he joined in. Ohms 111, cried Vampire. Oh, Vampire, Vampire! I screamed. Oh, Satan, yelled Harry in pleasaur. Lupin watched in shock. We took turns doing torture curses on him because we were all sadists. Suddenly, a big black car that said 666 on the license plate flew straight through the windows, and Snap was in it. 11.
Chapter 44.
The final chapter.
The fucking.
No, that was the last chapter.
Apparently.
Oh, sorry.
That was the orgy chapter.
Author's note. Well, I have nothing to say, but Earth 1, stop glamming, okay? 111. If any Gothic people are reading this, then you rogue. 11. I still can't wait for the movie. Tom Fletton is so hot. Lol, I hop. Harry will become Gothic because my friend told me he is really emo in this book. 11:11. I'm leaving W pretty soon. Can't wait. This will probably be the last chapter until I come back. Bunch of X's, 666, bunch of X's.
That's me car, shooted Draco angrily. But suddenly, it was revealed who was in the car. It was Snape. I shall free you, Lupin, but first you must help me kill these idiotic dunderheads, he said cruelly from the car as it flew, circumcising Ebony, Darkness, Dementia, Raven Way must be killed. Then the Dork Lord shall never die.
I agree, Ebony should be killed.
You fucking prep, yelled Draco. Then he looked at me sadly. I forgot to tell you, Ebony. Snape made me do it with him. I didn't really have sex him, but he's a ropist. We all put our clothes on quickly, except Satan. We were so scarred. Just gross. But Satan didn't change. Instead, he changed into a man with green eyes, no nose, gray robe, and white skin. He had changed into Voldemort. So you fucked the dude and then he changed.
Oh, shit.
I knew who thou were all along, he cackled heavily and sarcastically at me. Now I shall kill thee all. Thunder came into room. No, please don't kill us, pleaded Vampire. Suddenly, Willow, Bloody Mary, Diablo, Ginny, Dorkala, Fred, and Gorge, Hagrid, McGonagall, Dumbledore, Sirius, and Lucian all ran in. Goddamn, what a run-in.
But he just showed up.
Who the fuck is Thunder, and why did he come in the room?
The fuck is it's a
Gorge.
schmodge fest.
Glad they would.
Oh, God.
You know, run into the room.
This sounds like it was written by fucking Vince Russo.
WCW circa 2000. What is the meaning of this? Dumbledore asked all angrily, and Voldemort locked away, because Dumbledore is the only wizard he is scared of. Wizard. He did a spell, and suddenly his broomstick came to him sexily. How does a broomstick come sexily? Voldemort flew above the roof evilly on his broomstick. Oh my goth, Slugborn gasped. Who's Slugborn?
What happened to Slutborn?
Yeah, that's the
Get
same
it?
person.
Because I'm gothic? The Dark Lord shall kill all of you. Then you must submit to him, Snape. This is why this was a big troll job, because this is not the work of a retarded teenage girl. This is a grown man
Man,
I don't
who
know.
wrote this.
I don't
you
know.
fucking preppy.
You fucking preppy fags! Sirius shouted angrily. I know a 4-letter word. Dirt. Cruciatus. For dirt, Cruciatus.
Cruciatus.
Cruciatus, screamed Harry, but the spark from his wand only hit Draco's car. It fell down. Snap quickly crowd out and picked up the Cydio camera. Oh my fucking god, one! I cried because the video of me in the bathroom and the video of me dong it with the video set doing it. If you kill me, then these Cydios will be shown to everyone in the skull.
What?
Then you can be just like that gothic girl Paris Hilton who laughed meanly. No! I screamed.
Apparently.
FYI, I have that picture of you doing it with Lupin 1-1. What's she talking about? Lupin slurped as he sat in chains. I saw too. She's going to show everyone the picture. Harry shouted angrily. Shut up, 111, Lumpkin Road. Foolish ignoramuses! Hold on, I clicked away on the wrong thing.
Foolish ignore muses?
Ignoramuses.
Oh, crap.
Follow it bottom.
Foolish ignorant. Thou shall all die, as in, like, color your hair soon. Think again, you fucking muggle poser, he yelled as he and Diablo and Neville both took out black guns, but Voldemort took out his own one. You guys are the Latin stand of... You guys are in a Latin stand-of, I shouted desperately.
That was a Mexican standoff.
So did I.
Aco Neville's wand, cried Voldemort, and suddenly Neville's wind was in his hand. Now I shall kill all thee, and Ebony, you will die. He made lightning come over the place. Save us, Ebony, Dumbledore cried. I cried sexily. I just wanted to go to the common room and slit my wrists with me friends while we watched Shark Attack 3 and Saw 2, and do it with Draco, but I knew I had to do something more impotent. Abracadabra, I shooted. Copyright 2008.
The end.
God damn.
Definitely had to do something more impotent.
It ends on a cliffhanger, though, so I'll give her that.
Yeah, impotently.
I'm so glad it's been 10 years and there hasn't been another chapter.
I'm just.
We can make it happen.
Yes.
We should. Listeners, if you'd like us to write our own chapter to My Immortal, let me know. We will.
God, I won't. I don't think I can.
I can try.
I'll write it, and then, the listeners can tell me what they think. Alright, so this has been this week's episode of World Class Bullshitters. We hope you appreciated it and enjoyed it. We suffered for you guys, and you guys only. We'll be back next week with more content, and if you haven't checked out the Patreon page, do it. Because there's a lot of great stuff, a lot of great commentaries, exclusives. The higher you go up in tiers, the cooler the shit you get is. So, thanks for doing that. I hope you're not dead. Have a good week. I've been your host, Jeff Hicks.
I might be dead, and I'm Dan Kane.
Abracadabra. I'm the doctor.
What's up, bitch?
Then I've been Kenner. I'm gonna go ejaculate menacingly.
Ah!
Okay.
Oh, thank God,
that's
that's over.
I was
that
legit.